Over the past 2 months of March and April, other than flying over to Cairns for a few days, there was still quite a number of activities going on in Melbourne, and my food exploration didn't stop. There were small festivals like the Seddon Festival in the west, where locals set up multiple stalls and activities such as the waiters race, and we tried some local iced coffee with boba and burgers at the Little Man Cafe. Out in the north side of Melbourne, the Brunswick Music Festival in contrast stretched down the never-ending Sydney Road, which celebrated its 30th year in March. It was a loud and fun atmosphere filled with music, food and art. We also visited a smaller festival, the Momo Festival, where we sampled some juicy Nepalese dumplings for the first time. My personal favourite were the dessert momos cooked in warm sweet milk. And just to throw out a celebrity sighting, I was also very excited to see the old cast of Doctor Who, Peter Capaldi, Pearl Mackie and John Barrowman doing a Q&A at the Supernova convention. The first place I'll talk about is Chayo, a new Japanese cafe located in Clayton. It has a wide extensive menu of drinks, mainly focusing on matcha. Other than enjoying the look of the drinks and seeing how cool they blended together, I noticed the strength of the matcha taste were much stronger than ones I've had before, but balanced well with my coffee latte. From the food menu, one can try the onigiri that comes with a lightly battered tempura as a light meal, or have a set meal with rice and karage or fried chicken. For dessert, I tried the matcha zenzai for the first time, which had red beans, ice cream, strawberries and mochi bathed in green tea. Down in Camberwell, there's a lovely church-turned cafe called Linger Patisserie Cafe. I was delightfully surprised by their delicious duck salad tossed with crunchy fresh beans, onions and eggplants mixed with a sweet soy chili sauce. The best was yet to come with the gorgeous collection of cakes and pastries. The green tea chocolate croissant is made for any matcha lovers, which is filled with a creamy matcha center. The famous strawberry watermelon cake that's a signature at Black Star Pastry in Sydney can also be ordered here. And after a long decision process, I went with the white chocolate mousse and passion fruit cake shaped as a cute bunny. You might have gotten a bit of a gist by now that I do frequent a lot of Japanese restaurants, and you're certainly not wrong. This time we went to Nishikian in Forest Hill, which from the outside used to be a petrol station in the past, so I was impressed by how it's been refurnished. Their menu is done through an electronic system which is quick and easy to use. The chicken skewers were both tender and lightly grilled, and the mustard seed and wasabi sauce weren't too strong to hide the taste of the chicken either. The grilled rice balls were simple with the sour plum in the middle. And as a semi-dessert, we had the sweet potato croquettes, which were only mildly sweet. The highlight for me was the kimchi and pork hot pot, mainly because the added melted cheese and eggs blended in so well. Personally, I would have loved to add more kimchi to spice it up a bit. As tasty as it was, the hot pot it came in was actually very shallow, and I just didn't feel like it was worth $14 when I probably expected a more larger portion. So overall, each dish was pretty pricey in comparison to the quantity we were given. Since the opening in February, people have been talking and raving about Hwkr, which isn't simply a single restaurant but a food court consisting of multiple rotating food stalls. The lentil fries from Bread and Beast were highly recommended, and we weren't disappointed. Eating it was like having an actual okonomiyaki, but in fries form. The Char Kway Teow from Canteen by Diana Chan, a once MasterChef contestant, was very aromatic and had a good spicy punch to it. From Cow, we had the Filipino roasted lamb ribs with a very nice satay lemongrass sauce drizzled on top of a crispy yet tender lamb on a bed of jasmine rice. And finally for dessert, we picked two fancy looking treats from Koi. and mango yuzu, which had a light mango and citrus taste, and another creamy dessert that was almost like a mini green tea trifle. These vendors will be replaced after the end of April, so we shall see what the new menu will bring in the next round.